what is the difference when a Buddha or an enlightened person gets angry and when a ordinary unconscious person gets angry?
When an unconscious person is angry, he is totally lost in it. He is not at all aware that the anger is there. For a conscious person, he is aware that the cloud of anger is coming in the sky of consciousness, in this infinite sky of consciousness. And he has no condemnation for anger also. Anger is sometimes needed. If anger was not needed, if anger is all wrong, then existence would not have given it to you. So these are all different clouds, different kind of clouds in this infinite sky of consciousness. And these cloud makes it more beautiful. Anger can also be used. So when existence has created something, it is significant. There is nothing wrong in anger, there is nothing wrong in sex. It need to be given attention and then it is transformed. Buddha has defined truth as that which works. So sometime anger will work, anger can work. Sometime anger is needed. So a man who cannot get angry is an impotent man. These are just all our ideas that a conscious man can never express anger. Anger can be expressed in many ways. It can be out of love. If the father never gets angry to its child, to his child, then it means that he is just a cold person. He has no love for it. If you are concerned about him, and if you see that he is going in wrong direction, you should express your anger. If he is falling in a ditch, or he is putting his hand in the fire, there may be some time when just saying won't help. So you have to express anger. So it goes deeper into him. When a person is angry and he expresses his love, he is concerned about his child. The child is doing something wrong. And the father trembles and he is full of anger because he is seeing that the child can hurt itself or going wrong direction. So just to show that you are a very gentle man, not to express anger is hypocrisy. When you love, you can be angry also. And if you create ideas about it that to get angry is wrong, to hate someone sometime is wrong, then you will become a plastic person, a pseudo person. not a real person. If you are a real person, these are part of your life. That means you are alive. Otherwise, you are a dead person. You can use your anger or you can be used by the anger. That is the difference. Only when a person is compassionate, he can express his anger when he is concerned about someone and he sees that person is going in wrong way. Otherwise, why bother about someone? People who are just cold, you think they are conscious people, they are just dead people. They have no interest in anyone. So they cannot even become angry. And if you want to grow, a person who is not enlightened, then he has to pass through all those things. Then slowly, as you become more alert and aware, things will become more subtle, more refined. But they will remain there. If you have lost the capacity to be angry, then you are a handicapped person. So, anger can be a sign of love. I was listening to Osho in the morning, and he said that when a child breaks a clock, he is afraid, he is expecting the father will become angry. But if the father is not becoming angry, then the fear will continue that someday he will discover, the guilt will be there that I have done something wrong. Once the father shows his anger or beats him, the child knows that it is not without any cause. The cause was there. He has done something wrong. So that punishment is all right. Osho was saying that this has happened in West because of the Western psychology, that you should not express your anger ever to your child because that may damage him, that may harm him. So now the parents are afraid of their children. But if parents really love their children, they will express anger also. That is a sign that you can love, that you are a live person. And if you become a cold person, you are just sarcastic about children, you are not giving any attention, whatever he is doing, you are not at all concerned, then that child will never forgive you. But if he knows that you have expressed your anger for something genuine, he will understand it. That has happened in the relation of male and female also. In the love relation also. That you should always be smiling, you should never express anger. So it has all become pseudo. You cannot be 24-hour loving to a person. Otherwise love will become tension. The day cannot continue forever and ever. If the sun remains forever and ever, within few days you will go mad. Darkness is also needed. Night is also needed. That will relax you. So if your love is an excitement, you cannot remain in that state of excitement forever and ever. You need relaxation. You cannot choose one polarity. You have to leave both the polarity. You cannot just expect that there will be only light, there will be no darkness. These are all part of life. Darkness and light, day and night, hunger and satiety. If you If the hunger is not there, how can you be satisfied? Life and death, these are all part of the same totality. You need to learn to harmonize them. You need to create a harmony between all these opposites. Otherwise, if you just remain, if you have chosen one polarity, then you will become a fake person. Even your love, even your smile, it will be all poison. Inside, hatred will be boiling, anger will be boiling. So whatever you are doing, you will be always be an unauthentic person. When things are there, it has to be expressed, otherwise it goes deeper. If you suppress it, then whatever you are doing, it will be all false, it will be all pseudo, it will be all poisonous. So when the anger is there for a genuine reason, it should be expressed. Only then you will be an authentic person. All the time you are giving Jimmy Carter's smile or Mother Teresa's pseudo compassion, then you will become an ugly person. That is how the whole world has become hypocrite. And this is, disciples have created such an image of masters like Buddha and Mahavira that they were never getting angry. They have written everything false things. If they are alive, they will get angry. When you are hot sometimes, that means you are an alive person. Otherwise, if you cannot get hot, then you will become cold person. Only when the water can be boiled, it can evaporate. So, whatever is written about Jesus, about Buddha or Mahavira, it is created by those disciples who wanted to tell you that they were different. A real master is one who knows how to use it. His real nature is that of awareness. He is aware. And he is aware of the cloud also. He is aware that this cloud is coming. If that cloud is needed at that time, he will express that cloud. If the ocean of love is there, then the island of anger and island of other things is all right. One day you can go beyond all those things, but still you can express anger. But for an ordinary person, he has to live his life totally. When the anger is there, he should express anger totally. When you are total in something, that has its beauty. When you have something else inside, you are showing something else on the outside. You are a divided person. You are a schizophrenic person. And this is how the whole world has become hypocritical and schizophrenic. Anger is wrong, anger is bad, and everyone wants to be a saint. And this is just an ego fulfillment. You have to be natural. If anger is coming, express it. If there is some reason for being angry, one should become angry. Otherwise, if you go on suppressing and repressing, these disease will go on collecting inside you. You will create a pain body, a hurt body inside you. And then your whole life will be hell. And you will just create hell for others. So the real sign of a meditator is that he is an alert person. He is a watcher, he is a witness, he is a watcher on the hill. But when you are a watcher on the hill, you can see what is happening below it. Existence has given, you can say God or existence has given something. It must be of some use, otherwise it won't be there. You need to be more artistic. You need to create a harmony within you. so that you can use everything. Knives are also needed. Sword is also needed. If you want to defend yourself, you need a sword. If you choose something, how can you become a person who is choicelessly aware? There is nothing wrong in sex. It is this sex that can be transformed into love. It is anger that can be transformed into compassion. If you have destroyed anger within you, you will never become compassionate also. If you have destroyed sex within you, you will become a sick person. But that is how the world has been living, because unconscious people take possession over the teachings of the master, over the vision of the master. And then they contaminate everything. If Buddha was loving to his disciples, he must have expressed anger also. You know about Zen master, how they beat their disciples. They throw them out of the window and then they jump over them. But if it is out of love, he wants that disciple to grow quickly, and it is real compassion. So now you should sometime express anger with me also, so that you don't become pseudo. Sometime when you are angry, you should express it. That will be a good thing. You should not become a hypocrite. Alright?
Alright, Swami.
You had any question or not?
I want to ask what is the difference when an enlightened person gets angry compared to when a normal unconscious person who gets angry? What is the difference? I'm very sure there is some difference in it.
But when this question arose?
This question arose during meditation yesterday. Suddenly I just wanted to I wanted to know, like, when enlightened person they get angry, and then I feel that there must be some difference when an enlightened person gets angry and when a unconscious person gets angry.
How you know that they get angry?
I feel they still can get angry for me because
Why you feel?
that in Chinese there is a saying, it's called Fat Do Yao Fo. That means it says that Buddha also have anger. But I'm very sure the so-called anger of the Buddha, I'm very sure the quality of it is not the same as the anger of an unconscious person.
If you're very sure, then why you ask? You're very sure.
Not sure. I just have an opinion about it.
The mother gets angry with its child or not?
Angry, Swami, angry.
So what is the difference when she gets angry and someone on the street gets angry?
When the mother gets angry of a child, right, usually the anger doesn't last long lah. Maybe after a while, then the anger goes away and the mother still loves the child, Swami.
That is the only difference. That is the only difference. I'm asking.
And usually when a mother gets angry is usually when the child is doing something that is going to hurt himself or herself. And when a stranger gets angry, usually it's not because of like the child is in danger or what, it's something else.
Her anger is out of empathy. You know what is empathy or not?
Empathy, the ability to feel someone else's situation.
That's not exactly. When you become one with someone, there's no separation. And for mother, it is even higher than that if she is really a mother. She is secondary and the child is more primary. Because that is, the child is the best part of her. If the child is able to realize its potential, it is the success of the mother. If she is a real mother, then she will like the child to reach to its all its possibility. So whenever she will see that the child is going in a way that will hinder its possibilities or doing something which will harm it, then the anger will be there. But it is not something which is for her own selfish desires. If she is a real mother, then all the time it is the welfare of the child she is concerned about. That is very near to compassion. But to find a real mother is difficult, because that is also a sadhana. If she is not transformed herself, one has to achieve this motherhood. If she is totally involved in the growth of the child, helping the child to realize its possibility, she is doing everything for that, then that is her meditation. That will become her sadhana, and that will transform her also. Because you have forgotten your ego. You are all the time helping the child to realize its possibility. And once the possibility of the child is manifested, then that will be a tremendous satisfaction for her also. And if you want to help someone in that way, then you also go on becoming more and more sensitive, more and more egoless. You will have to remain very alert. That your action should not harm the child. So it is a 24-hour thing. It cannot be something which you are doing for 1 hour or 1 minute, 10 minutes. All the time she has to remain in this space which will help the child to blossom. That is the state of a master also. What is the point if you are not committed to something? Then what is the point? He has done his journey. Now if he has to help you, then you have to be even more alert. Anger is needed sometimes. If the anger is not there, if it is not there at all, never, then that means he has no urgency. He is not aware, then he is not a master. He is not aware that death is will come any moment. And if you are not in the right space, if you are not in a receptive space, you won't be able to take anything. So if you want to be in a receptive space, you will have to drop many things. You have to come with a pure space. If you are involved in so many things, if you are not ready to give up anything, to just take 1 hour shower every day, then in 24 hours, 1 hour is already wasted. Then you will waste 10 hours in your sleep. Then you will waste 10 hours in your college work. Then where is the time?
If you like our videos, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And send us one apple a day, because we want to eat food from the tree of knowledge.